y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I am working on my June planner setup. I am excited because in June my family is supposed to go to Disney World, so I'm going to do like all things Disney in my planner, which is not something that I normally do, so I'm super excited to get it set up. This is my current planner for the month of May. I'm going to just use it as reference. What I do is kind of pre-set up my June planner, and then at the very end of June I switch all the other little parts that need to go back and forth between planners. I switch those over at the end. So I am going to use a ton of extra things that I've kind of collected for Disney stuff. Get set up. I have a whole stack of planners that are kind of my normal planners that I will be referencing over here. I will link everything down below. There's a ton of great Disney stuff over at the Happy Planner. I know you know this, and it's so fun to kind of get to use it. So I am going to get going. I will link everything down below. Otherwise, let's go. All right, the cover I chose for this month is actually from a guided journal, a Disney Princess guided journal. I literally bought this guided journal for the cover. I love it. It is so pretty. And then I'm going to use my gold Mickey discs. I love the princesses. I love Mickey and Minnie too. I just think the princesses are probably my favorite, but we're going to do just a kind of mix of the two in here since it's just going to be all things Disney. So we have the gold discs, and then the first section in my planner is my normal catch-all plans, like my weekly planners. So I would pick from the pastel tie-dye, but I do have some extension packs, and I think I'm going to use the Princess extension pack. I kind of went back and forth on if I wanted Princess or Mickey and Minnie, but we're going to go with Princess here. And what I want to do is actually pick several of the princesses. So we have Jasmine. I think I might go with Cinderella. Oh, I love this one. I think I'm going to go with Cinderella right here. We will put this in. So what we have is, this will be the currently page for the month, and we have Jasmine right there. Then we'll use the Cinderella divider and the Cinderella month. I can work with those. And then, so we have 4 weeks. They're all Cinderella though. So I was thinking, why not like switch it up so I can use Cinderella the first week and then go to Aurora. And I can just do that by, well, I could do half and half. I wonder how that would look. So we have Cinderella here, and then this would be week 2. Kind of half and half, but no princess. Oh, there's no princess on this one. Maybe I could do this. Hold up. Let's see. So this one will be half blue, half pink. I can deal with that. Then we have this one. And then we'll finish out the whole Aurora spread. And then we'll go to Tiana. Tiana was the 3rd. Let's find a Tiana one. Okay. Let's check this out. Okay, so we have the month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. That should work just fine. In the back of this one, we do have these stickers that will be helpful for dating. I'm just going to hold on to those. We're going to hold those out and then move this to the side. All right, so after that is my daily section. For my dailies this month, I am using Project Grateful for most of June. So these are a bunch of stickers that I plan to use that I did a video on. So we're going to add those in. And then we're going to also going to add in the daily pages that I created. So those will be all set to go. But then I have these daily pages that are Mickey and Minnie. And I figured we're going to spend 5 days in Disney World. So I thought I would I'm going to put these at the back. And these are going to be for the Disney days. So I got that covered. So I can kind of memory plan back and forth or make some plans for the actual Disney days. So weekly, daily. Next is wellness. For wellness, I'm using a teacher layout, but I do have a teacher extension pack. Here is an undated teacher extension pack. Super cute. Again, we're just going all out. I'm going to decide which one I want to do. I think I'll do the first one. This year it looks bright. We will stick that in there. And I use the wellness layout or the teacher layout is what I use for wellness. So we have super cute, and then we have all the Mickeys. So I can just go all in and look at the little. So fun. This is the genius of the disc system, you guys, is that you can just change things out. So if you're wanting to do a theme month, I love Disney, but I don't want Disney in my planner all of the time. But why not for a month where you're going to Disney World, living your best life, go for it. Okay, meal planning. We are just going to use the standard meal planning planner. So we will pull out the month of June, pull that out, and put that in right here. Perfect. Okay, after meal planning is going to be notes. So I have some different paper. I have some princess paper that I can use. But I just kind of, oh, that's super cute too. And I have this paper. Maybe I'll use, this has some princesses we haven't. I think we'll go with the princess paper. We'll go with princess paper. I love how those look. And then I can always add in some Mickey paper if I want to. Next is my list challenge. For that, I use a vertical line, and we will go with the month of June right here. And actually, I just pull out the pages. I don't need the divider for this one. So that will be all set. That'll be next. Then it'll be a journal. The guided journal that I'm going to pull from is actually this one right here. And we're going to start with, let's see, do I pull? Yeah. I'm going to start with this. You can see that I used that one a little bit, but I'm going to kind of mix up the princesses. So let's go with 1 week of Belle. In 1 week of Belle, then we will do 1 week of Mulan. Okay. Jasmine. And then it goes back to Belle, so we'll do Belle. And I never use these blank papers if they include. I think that'll probably be enough journaling spots. So we will add that in. All all set. And then the last thing in my planner is the lettering section, which comes from the lettering planner. So we will pull out the month of June. And add that in at the back. Okay, so now that I have that all set up, a few other accessories I'm planning on using. I have this Mickey pouch that came from a Be Happy box that I love. So that will probably go along with me. I'll see where I'll put it. And then I have some other things to choose from. So for folders, some different ones. I love this one, Live Life in Full Bloom. This one's very cute though too. Kind of dig. That's pretty cute to have Mickey. I would pick this one because it matches, but I already have that image in there. So I thought maybe it'd be fun to change it up. And actually, I usually like folders at the back of the planner. So we'll put Mickey and Minnie peeking out at the back. And then we'll save these folders. Then I have a lot of different bookmarks. I think I normally have 3 bookmarks. Oh, this one's super cute though too. I normally have 3 sticking up. I think I'm going to go with these 3 right here. So this one goes in the weekly right here. And then this one will go in the daily. That's pretty darn cute. This one will go with wellness. You know what, just to be, I usually don't put one with journaling, but I want to get to use a princess one. So we're going to put that one right there. There we go. And actually I could add, I can add in these other ones if I wanted to. But look how adorable and Disney-fied. Yes, there's still some details that I'll be moving over from my other planner, but I'm super excited about going all in on Disney. All right, next up, as I continue to get my planners set up, is to decorate the June monthly layout. And I pulled the Disney Princess stickers. This one is called Strong at Heart. I love the illustrations. I'm going to try to include as many of the princesses as I can. So we have that one. And then this one is colorful boxes and it goes along with the Strong at Heart. So I'm going to include as many of these as I can and get this all dated, ready to go. All right, so step 1 is going to be to add the dates. So this does cover up all of the blue squares. Whenever you buy an extension pack from the Happy Planner, you're going to get a set of stickers like this where you can add dates in. It actually doesn't bother me at all that it covers up the blue squares because I'm wanting to incorporate all the princesses, not just Cinderella. I'm using my craft tweezers to get these down in the right place and check and double check to make sure you are starting and ending on the right days, because nothing is worse than dating your whole calendar and realizing you accidentally skipped a day or started on the wrong day. It can be super, super frustrating. I pulled out one of the sticker planning guides. This is just a place to kind of put down some stickers that I'm gathering. I'm wanting to include all of the princesses in this particular spread, and so I wanted to pull out as many as I could. I do have the Mambi sticks that are these same princesses, but they're bigger. I didn't want to go for those though. I wanted to stick with the sticker book, and this is not going to be all the princesses. There's going to be some that have to be brought in with boxes just because Moana and Pocahontas and let's see, a couple of different ones aren't in that princess set where you have the individual stickers. They're only in with the princess boxes, and so I had to wait for those, and they will get pulled in at a different time. I tried to select poses of all of the different princesses that were in like different arrangements. So some of them you see their whole body. I love that Ariel is sitting, and I'm just gonna kind of put them around the calendar. And to me, when you're using a lot of big stickers like this, they really just become the background. And you'll see what I'm talking about later on as I start to add in boxes. I'm not afraid to put boxes over some parts of these stickers. Yes, you won't see all of the dress and things like that, but it still makes it functional, and I'm still able to include all of these gorgeous princesses and kind of set the tone for the month. I don't normally do a super themed monthly spread, but this one is really fun, and we don't get to go to Disney World that often, so I thought I'll just embrace it and go for it completely. So I went for Aurora up at the top right, and then we have Tiana down in the middle. Jasmine, of course, is on the left. I'm trying to figure out where I want all of the standing princesses, and I'm balancing out their colors. I didn't want all the princesses that were in the cool tones all on the left and warm tones on the right. I wanted it to mix and distribute because these are really the only decorative pieces I'm adding. I didn't want to put a bunch of decorative stickers all over the spread because all of the different princesses are so impactful. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't too much. And I'm usually not afraid of overdoing it with the stickers. I just really wanted them to be the impact and didn't want to have things that were distracting from the actual princesses. So we will put Cinderella over here. She is beautiful here in the corner. So I'm just widening out some lines. These are transparent stickers so you can see the lines through them. So I just didn't want lines going through her head or shoulders or things like that. So widening out underneath. And then lastly, we will have Belle over here, one of my very favorites, but she definitely needs a quote near her just because I feel like it's going to be a little empty. There's those empty days at the bottom of the month, and we have that gap where Tiano is, and so I wanted to make sure that I can include something to fill up that space. So we will go ahead and white out the blue boxes and the lines right here just because I know it's going to go through where Belle will be, getting her in place. And again, it's really helpful to have the little whiteout rolling tape right there, like right with you, because it can be hard when you're putting these stickers down. And again, if you don't white out, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. If you just put the stickers down, you don't have to white out underneath clear stickers. In fact, I used to never white out under clear stickers. I have found for me, I just like what the sticker looks like. It gets a little less distracting, but I certainly get in moods where I'm just not really interested in spending the time, I guess. All right, so I have switched sticker books. Now I'm looking at the Princess Magic colorful boxes, and I wanted to find the princesses that weren't included. So we have Moana right here. I do have an event on Friday, June 3rd, so I can put something right there. And then I think there's going to be Pocahontas and Mulan that are not included in the other sticker book, and I want to make sure that they are in this sticker book. So I definitely want the boxes with those princesses. I don't normally gravitate towards that, but we're only going to have one of each princess on this spread. So it's kind of like they're going to be peeking out from all over the spread. And these boxes still need to be functional for me. We still have stuff going on this month, even though my kiddos will be getting out of school towards the beginning of the month. We will leave for Disney World literally right when they get out of school. We're going to pick them up from school and head out on the road, and I'm so excited. Snow White was the other one that wasn't included. So graduation for my daughter, graduating from the 5th grade, is on the 7th. I'm going to add a little whiteout under here so it doesn't mess up Cinderella's shoulder. And there. Now all of the princesses are on the spread. Like I said earlier, this is not just decorative, but also needs to be functional. I decided for other functional boxes, I'm just going to go with little black boxes. That way they're not too distracting. They're still bold. I like bringing in the black instead of a bunch of other colors. But that way it's okay. See how I put that one over Cinderella? That's okay. You can still have it be a functional spread and play with decorative stickers. I feel like sometimes we think we have to pick either or, like it either is going to be super functional and we're only using highlighters and pens, or we're just going to use all the stickers and we can't actually make it work for our family. I like to combine the two because to me, it would be a waste of time. If I was just making decorative spreads, that would be a waste of time because I would then have to go back and plan anyway because there's a lot to keep track of. So I like to combine the two, using my creativity and still having a functional planner that helps me keep my family's schedule in the forefront of my mind. Like I said earlier, I want the princesses to be the main show, but I am going to add a couple more decorative elements. I don't really like these blue boxes at the top anymore just because there's no other blue boxes on the page, so they look a little bit off. So I'm gonna white those out, and then I'm looking for a quote, something that I can put there to fill in that space a little bit, but nothing too strong. And I love this one that says "Hooray for today." I think maybe I'll put it down here, but I end up changing my mind. It looks pretty good up near Cinderella because it's in her same kind of light blue color, and it covers up where those whiteout boxes are. So that goes really great. I'm going to use June up here at the top, labeling the month, and there's some sparkle type stickers, little crystally looking things that I will layer behind it just to give it that princess magic feel. They have paper stickers that'll go under each of these, so I can kind of position that there. And now that is labeled. All of the function is like totally working for me, but there's one thing that's kind of bothering me, and I wonder if you have guessed what it is already. It's one of the boxes that is kind of bugging me, and that is the box with Moana in it, because it's different than all the other boxes. All the other boxes have outlines, and this one has like an orangey color, and it wasn't working. And here's the problem. They don't have a Moana box that is an outline box like the rest of them. Like, it just doesn't. Moana stickers in here are way different than the rest of the stickers in here. And that was a little bit frustrating. So I actually switched out. This one has curved edges. It's still different than the rest of the boxes, but I like the fact that it's outlined and not filled in. So that's okay. That'll work. I have a couple of quotes I'm going to add in a few places down near Jasmine and then up at the top. Otherwise, this monthly spread is done, and my June planner is set up and ready to just get the last few finishing touches right when I'm done with my May planner. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Like I said earlier, I will link all of the supplies that I used down below so you can be sure to check those out. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Patreon is a way that you can just support your favorite content creators, and they make it possible for me to continue putting out content here on YouTube, and I really, really appreciate it. If you want to find out more about Patreon and some of the perks that you can receive, then make sure to click the link in the description box. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.